So if you have a look at the home section, you can see we have this search box which is already there, and we have to display this nice project card, right, where the place where we are rendering this the output of the project which we created. That means we have to create a separate Redux store, separate reducer to monitor all these projects and everything. So first let's bring the projects inside here, right? Let's bring the projects which we haven't have the separate reducer for it. So let's go to our context folder over here, and let's inside the actions folder. So all we have to do is to create a new file called project actions.js, and first letter is going to be small letter. Yes. Then reducer, for reducer I'm going to create a new file called project reducers.js, reducer.js. For the project action, what we have to do is just like the user action, we have to bring two different things, copy and paste it over here. Instead of set user, I'm going to say set underscore projects. Instead of this user objects, all these things is going to be projects. All right. And then instead of set user null, I'm going to change this to projects now. All right, that's it. Save the changes. This is going to be your project actions. Then project reducer, just like the same way how exactly we created for the user reducer, I'm gonna say copy it from here, paste it, change this user auth to we need to copy this name, copy project reducer should be small letter, copy, change this name, state, and in from the project actions, of course this is going to be set project, and for this it's going to be set project null, and of course we are getting the projects options from the actions. That's it. These are the things that we need to update. Just copy and paste it. All right, that's all we have to do. Now we have the project reducers and project actions. Let's get back to our stores, index.js. This is the place where we need to update that. Let's say projects project reducer. That's it. Save changes. Now this should, okay. I think I made a mistake where in the project reducer, this is the project reducer, and index.js, the place where it's get imported, it is supposed to be project reducer small letter / project reducer, but why it's throwing an error? Actually here it's not showing any issues, but inside here for me my Visual Studio Code is showing an error. Username, because it's showing as project reducer is only in casing. Where it is, I'm not sure why it's showing that as an issue. Maybe if I close it and reopen it again, it might be resolved. Yep, now it's gone. Again it's there. Okay, I don't know what's happening right now with the Visual Studio Code, but basically you can, over here you can see the project's initial state is loading. That means everything is fine. My state is not an issue. State is working smoothly as it's supposed to be. Cool. Now let me get to the projects JSX. So this is the place where I need to get the projects from the state first. All right. So that means we need to push the projects to the state first. Every time whenever you are getting the data, we need to push the project to the Redux store, right? So somewhere we need to get the data and we need to push it to the database. So that is going to be our app.jsx. Let's go to the app.jsx and let's push the data to the app.jsx first. So this is the place where you are getting the user information. So just like the same way where this use effect is getting entered right after here, I'm going to create one more use effect to push the projects data, call a callback function and the user dependency injections, open it. So const project query, I'm going to write a query. So get the query object from the Firestore, open it, enter. Inside here, we need to get the collection detail first, collection. So in what name that we save the collection? So basically we save the collection name in the name as, we don't need this index, close this, help us, home, not necessary, new project. So the place where we are saving, this is the place, copy the collection name and supply it over here from this collection. So we need to supply the database object db and supply the collection name. Then how you are going to order by. So I'm using the ID, that's it's using the time string. So using that time string, I'm going to arrange it in the descending order. So the newly created project will be always in the top of the list. Then just like the same way, using the query snapshot, I'm going to get that newly created or updated data. So because the query snapshot is the event listener, whenever you're making any changes in your Firestore collection, instantly it will be reflected on all of its clients. Okay, so const unsubscribe equals to onSnapshot. I'm gonna get the run the project query and I'm gonna get the query snaps, open the function and const projects list, all the projects, the list of projects from the query snaps. I'm going to get the docs and I'm going to map it using the map function, and I'm going to get the single doc from it, and from that each doc I'm going to get the data of it and I'm going to put it into this project list. And I'm going to dispatch this project list to the set underscore projects, which is not showing. Let's go to the action. Let's copy this action and let's basically we need to copy this function name, copy and paste it over here. Now try to import, it will be imported. Then supply that project list to that. Then after here we need to break that listener event, so return unsubscribe, save changes. Now still context actions project actions.js. Why I'm getting this error? Project actions index project reducer. Now the result is the issue is solved, but still in the app.js is how exactly it's been imported. Okay, it's imported as project actions, small letter p. Save the changes. Now the issue will be resolved. So if you go here, now you should be able to see the project array over here. Inside the project, we have the project's objects. Inside the project objects, you have the array of objects, right? Now we have the project objects.